Good morning, it's Becca from Becca's Garden Pantry, and it is the third week of the month, and it's our diabetes pickup for the food bank. They have a special box for this program, and yesterday we tried getting a turkey. They had a turkey giveaway and food boxes yesterday. We showed up, waited in line for over an hour, and then by the time we got up to the truck, there was no more turkeys. So most of the people were just driving off. So we got some vegetables to bring home, and we gave some of that out to our elderly neighbor, and then there was a guy along the way who was really hungry, and we had some baked goods that we gave him on the way home. So we went today to get that box from the bank, and I was really surprised because I didn't think we were getting a turkey. I didn't even see them put the box in the back. So they gave us a couple of things in the box. It was a really good box for the holidays. They have a lentil soup recipe. I will type it up and put it in if anybody's interested, because I'm trying to figure out how to use more lentils. It's a really good protein source to be adding and stretching out, like your hamburger, your turkey, in tacos, soups, and stews and things like that. I've not made a lot of things, so I do have one cookbook I'm looking through, but they gave us a lentil soup recipe, and it has olive oil, onions, carrots, celery, garlic, black pepper, salt, diced tomatoes, lentils, chicken broth, thyme, pasta, and shredded parmesan. So, and then they put the calories: 293, fat 8.5 grams, carbohydrates 36 grams, 9 grams of fiber, and 22 grams of protein. So I'll type that up. And then they had healthy holiday tips. This is so cute. They also gave out a little gift bag for dental. So there was a phone number and all that, and so there was some dental stuff in there. And then they're going to be helping people sign up for their health insurance for the next year. So that was helpful today. Eat regular meals. Focus on fun, not food. Remember, the holidays are not about the stuff. It doesn't even have to be about the decorating or the presents. Just make a good meal, pull out some games, pull out some movies, and chat it up and have a good time. Pull out the dominoes or some cards. Let's see. Make fruits and vegetables. The stars on your plate. Try to fill your plate halfway with fruits and vegetables. And then they've got some simple recipe swaps. So it says use chicken broth or vegetable broth instead of butter and cream when making mashed potatoes. It says to use whole wheat flour instead of white flour when you're making cookies. Now, not everyone can have whole wheat flour. I cannot have whole wheat flour, but whatever flour you use. And then herbs and spices help give you a good flavor. Sprinkle almonds and sunflower seeds on salads instead of croutons. And substitute applesauce, mashed bananas, or canned pumpkin for oil, margarine, or butter in muffins and quick breads. And then try a plain Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. I've done that before. It's really good. Or you could use, if you're into low-fat cream cheeses, I'm into the full-fat. The low-fat, to me, doesn't have the good flavor. And, as long as it's in moderation, cream cheese is a good, healthy fat. But maybe some people can't have the higher fats, so whatever is good for your diet and your dietary needs. Let's see. Find healthy distractions. Talk to people during the holidays. Sit down. Enjoy yourselves away from the buffet table if you have one. Yeah, and don't overeat if you don't need to. There's no reason to. So anywho, let's see what they gave us. This is the third week in November. And they did a holiday meal, so we've got instant dry milk, cornmeal for, like cornbread, you make cornbread stuffing, and they've got some quick oats here, instant mashed potatoes. And I'll be honest, I love me some cranberry jelly sauce. I like the slices. I like it jellied. I don't like it smashed up or squished around. I like it looking like the slice. There's some cut green beans, cream of mushroom soup for your green bean casserole, a big old can of pumpkin for pumpkin pie. We got some frozen veggies, broccoli blend, broccoli florets, peas and carrots, and a mixed vegetable. We got a pound of lentils, a pound of pinto. This is the first. We got brown rice. Haven't had that in a really long time, so that would be really lovely to have. We got some more carrots, tons of limes or lemons. I think those are limes. I got lemons last time. We've got yellow squash, zucchini, great for making zucchini bread, zucchini casseroles. I've made, you slice them up, layer them with some tomato and some mozzarella, and then you can put some stuffing on top. But it's really good just like that. Salt and pepper, and layer it up, and with the tomatoes, sliced tomatoes and cheese, and you bake it at like 350 until it's bubbly and golden. Spaghetti squash is always really good noodle substitutes. We got some lovely bell peppers. There's our turkey. And I think it's a, let's see, 14-pound turkey. So we got a 14-pound turkey, and then they gave us 3 big packets of turkey gravy. So, yep, they did a really nice holiday box. Really, I don't know, I was kind of really surprised about the turkey. I didn't see them putting it in there. I didn't even know if we were getting one today, so I was really excited. Yeah, that's all that's going on. Help where you can. I know there's some people sharing some stories online of how hard it's getting for a lot of people, and, you know, we are just doing our best, and wherever we can help somebody out, if we can, with a ride, with extras, with whatever, or helping pick up for them a box if they need one for the holidays. It's super hard. They did a turkey voucher giveaway, and I guess hundreds and hundreds of people lined up super early, and they were giving out 1,000 vouchers a day, and, you know, they're riding out before 9 a.m. So, and I guess people were showing up well before 6. And then we had an event here. There's a local dentist that does free extractions, and they had hundreds of people lined up yesterday for that. It was pretty hot out, so God bless them. I mean, really hot out to be waiting outside all that time. And there's some other different giveaways. I haven't seen all of them, but I try to share them on my social media if anyone is local and stuff like that or needing help. And then, like I said, the turkey giveaway yesterday was, I didn't realize there was like 3 different ways to get into the place where they had the mobile distribution. So people that know their way around a little bit better were sneaking through. I guess they know how to get to that building a little bit better than we do. So we were in a really long line. And then those other places were just like weaving their way in as well. So they ran out of turkeys really fast. And there was probably about at least 100 people in the line that we were in, and we got there early. And we were in line for an hour. And then, like I said, so we just got what we could and helped out where we could and came home for the day yesterday. And then we went this morning. So I'm going to go put all this up. We'll probably cook our turkey early. There was that snafu, and yeah, so that threw a lot of things off. So I actually have fish in my freezer that I purchased, and we had something else we cooked up. Oh, we haven't bought a brisket in like several years, so I ended up getting a brisket that we paid at least half for, and then it was super big. Wasn't expecting it to be that big. I guess there's no small size briskets anymore. And then we cooked that up, and then we packaged it up and put it in the freezer. So right now I have fish and brisket in the freezer, because I normally don't shop the way I do because of what happened with the snap snafu. And I thought we weren't going to be able, they were saying we weren't going to be able to use the benefits up when November rolled around, so that's why we bought the brisket. So we used up whatever I had and paid that other half for that brisket, so that we had some meat in the freezer, because we were not expecting any help for the next whatever. Yeah, I've been eating a little bit better since we started doing this. We've been trying to really just get caught up on a lot of medical bills. Our daughter had passed away, and I really struggle with eating in general when I'm stressed out. So I've actually been able to eat a little bit better since we've been doing this, because I don't like to waste. So I find ways to look up recipes, get creative, or preserve what I can, or share what I have with others that I know in my neighborhood in need and stuff like that. And that's what I've been doing to help get caught up, because I've got some health issues that keep getting worse, but we're trying to manage it and deal with it, and it's genetic, so we're just trying to see if the doctors will prescribe one of the two medicines. I don't know. There's some side effects I've been in a support group for, and I don't know. A lot of them keep cutting back on it because the side effects were bothering them really bad, but I don't know how much it would help. I have like a rare diabetes condition called diabetes insipidus that happened from some car accidents, and then because my pituitary got damaged, and it caused that permanent damage to my kidneys as well. It's a really weird situation. And then like, I'm gonna be 50 December, and we've just found out that I have hypokalemic periodic paralysis. So I get paralyzed at different points of the day throughout the day, and on top of my seizure disorder, there's just a lot going on. So this has been super helpful. We have not had the time to always go get anything like help like this. My husband works basically 7 days a week, and so there's just a lot going on, and we're all doing our best. And this has been a really fun way to kind of get creative in the kitchen again. It's something I love to do. I love to cook. I love to come up with recipes or find old recipes and share them and things like that. So I share them on my Facebook. I also have early onset Alzheimer's, so I don't want to forget anything. And I forget things a lot. And if something happened to my recipes, I have them all written down and things like that, but like, I would be devastated. And sometimes it's easier for me to look them up. I put them in a little album on my Facebook page, so that helps me. And then like, my Facebook has really just been kind of a diary of what's going on in our life, what we're up to, what we're doing, the whole journey of us starting an organic garden in our backyard and things like that. And I just don't want to forget. Like, I've learned a bunch of things, and some things I remember, and a lot of things I'm just looking up constantly over and over again. So that can be frustrating, that I spend a lot of time looking things up again. So I'm trying to make things simple to where I can find the recipe. If I like it, I like put it in an album. And then if I have it printed up and stuff like that in my cookbooks, that helps too. So anywho, I hope you guys find a little bit of inspiration in going to a food bank if you have some nearby and stuff like that, and you're able to get some help looking up stuff. I mean, people use ChatGPT. I don't use any of that stuff, and also I'm not into the whole AI thing using up our water, but that people do use that for meal planning and recipes and stuff like that. I just have always been really creative in the kitchen, and I always liked looking up Mediterranean dishes and the Hispanic dishes. I haven't cooked a lot of before, but I'm getting more into. I have an Italian Spanish heritage I didn't really know about till recently. I think we did the My Heritage. So yeah, just like, it's kind of like those chef shows where they get a basket of ingredients and they got to come up with a meal plan, and those were always fun to watch. So if there's those still on streaming somewhere, go check them out. And yeah, be kind, love each other, and be good this holiday. I'm always thankful for whatever we have going on, and one day it'll be really great to just not have all this medical stuff hanging over our head. and hopefully get caught up on it. It's a lot, and it's been a lot, and we'll get there one day. Alright, peace, love you, take care, we'll see you guys next month.